I always thought it would be cool if you could go back and listen to the day-to-day of today's highest achievers as it happened, as opposed to 30 years later after they've made it. I believe there's a giant disconnect between ground zero and the top floor because we only see the top floor and the top floor only talks about the top. How valuable would that be? And so it goes without saying, but I believe I'll make it there. And this is the documented journey through each level. My name is Bryson Sessions, and you are listening to the Bed Podcast.
All right, so this is episode 274, and I was looking, so I had a reminder set on my phone for the last 3 months that yesterday's episode was supposed to be one of those milestones episodes where I talk about the last 90 days and what I've achieved, what I've accomplished, whatever. And that was supposed to be episode 273. So this is 274, and this still won't be it. Let me tell you why. So right now it's 12:39 a.m. So technically it's not the same day. So I'm recording this the day it is uploaded. This will be uploaded in an hour and a half. So yeah, but I mean, I'm still awake, so it still counts. I don't count any of that shit. As long as, so also I'm going to clear this up early on. So episode 274, we're clearing it up. So if a podcast doesn't upload for a full year or something like that, but I still recorded it, I count that for me as not missing a day. So, because I can always go back and upload it and they can always be here. And if somebody hasn't been listening consistently anyway, they wouldn't know the difference. So a podcast, just for me, needs to be recorded before I go to sleep. And that's the easiest way I can put it. So anyway, this will not be a milestone show because, again, it's 12:40 a.m. And I'm not even prepared. I don't even have any notes or anything that of any of the things that I've accomplished. So I'm not sure. So we'll touch on that in a few days because I am just really tired with everything I got going on, and the thought of even trying to, I'm good. So this one will be about, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so I started listening to my own shows again. Not again, I never have. So I probably listened, so before today, I've probably listened to 5 episodes total of my own shit. And today, for the first time, I just played my own podcast, episode 1 through, I think, 4.5. Half of 4, I should say. And it's cool, man, because I go back and listen, and I'm like, damn, dude, quit smacking your lips. Speak up, I can't hear you. And I'm seeing all the things that I've definitely improved on, and it's so cool. And I'm listening to some of the things that I said, and it's kind of funny because some of the things that I've said, I'm like, damn, dude, you're a smart motherfucker. And then other things I say, and I'm like, dude, was that even a complete sentence? What's wrong with you? It's kind of cool to look back and see that. And I'm only on episode 4, and there's been a few times in the show already through 1 through 4 where I'm like, it's gonna be so cool to look at this even in a year, and it's not a year quite yet, but it pretty much there, right? I mean, 3 months away, it's 9 months. So I'm listening to it then, and I say multiple times already that I have no... It's funny, I'm talking to you guys about my own podcast on a new podcast episode about the things that I said as if I've never heard them before. Like this is new news for me, I'm talking in them as if I've... what am I saying? I'm talking in them, and I don't even have like a business goal or a business at all. I have nothing. I'm just documenting everything. And I think that's so cool because that just shows that I really started. And dude, this fucking car is in the worst spot for me to back into my garage. It just clearly shows the fact that I really started from nothing, with zero idea, with no money. And I love that so much. It shows that, I'm getting out of my car. Hold on. All I'm trying to say is it shows that I started with nothing, from zero, minimal experience, and I really am documenting everything from the ground up. And I'm very stoked about that because that is the entire intent of the show. Obviously I want to document so many things and capture so many moments and everything, but and I had some thoughts. I'm like, damn, dude, I listened to 4 episodes today. If somebody's discovering me in 10 years, they're going to have 3,000 to catch up on if they want. And the likelihood that they listen, so if I have 3,500 episodes out, am I dumb, dude? Oh, no, we're good. If I have 3,500 episodes out, the likelihood that someone is going to listen to anything in the 2000s or 1000s, I think, is slim. But the chances that somebody goes and listens to episodes, honestly, 1 through 100, I think those are higher because people will want to see me or listen to me. Sounds so arrogant to say that right now, but people would want to see and hear me talk about things when I first started. And I think very few people would actually go through and listen one by one all the way up. I could be wrong, but I think just having this here to reference is so powerful. If I could be let's say big things here. If I was a multi-billionaire and I'm 70 years old and I have this podcast where I say, I've documented every single thing, every single day of my life from the lens of business and growing and personal development up to this point. I would have 45 years worth of podcasts that's just such a library. And at that point, I'm sure I could have it all organized and stuff, and it'd be really cool so anybody could find anything from any date, and that'd be ideal. But that's something that nobody else on planet Earth would have. And the fact that I would be a multi-billionaire, I'm just saying big things here, who knows? But if I was a multi-billionaire and I had the last 45 years of business documented daily, do you know how valuable that would be? You know how much status and prestige that would give me alone? Not even talking if people listen or if they're good or if the episodes are good or if there's a lot of value. It's more like I shared everything and it's available here for free. I think that's just incredibly valuable, and I think there's so much to that even, like I just said, even if every episode was asked and nobody listened to even a tenth of them, it wouldn't matter because it's like, dude, that guy has, so that would be about, I'm thinking, that would be about 11,000 something episodes. So it's like, that guy has a podcast. It's like, how many episodes does he have? Like 300? It's like, no. 11,585. I just think it's crazy. So anyway, all I have left to do today is stretch and upload this show and have a protein shake, and that's it. So it is extremely late. I haven't gone to bed this late in such a long time, and I'm feeling it. I just got done. So I worked a full day at FedEx. It was 10 hours. I drank about 2 gallons of water there. I only had to piss 4 times, so that's crazy. I've only had to piss about 4 times today total. I woke up, and then once at work, and then once when I got back to the terminal, and then once actually at the gym. So 4 times total today, and I've had total about 3 gallons of water. And this might be gross to some people, but according to the color of my piss, it would say that I'm very dehydrated, and I just think that's bonkers because I've drank so much. And so I had a full FedEx day out in the sun. I'm very tired from that. And then I immediately got home, went and did my outdoor workout, which was a 45-minute walk. And I was sweating like a mad. I was sweating okay out there. And then about an hour ago, I went to the gym to go do my indoor workout. I decided to skip the weights and do cardio instead because I'm absolutely gassed. And again, I was just sweating like a madman on the Stairmaster. So much so that I don't think today was a healthy day for me. Like I just drank so much water. It did so much exercise. Let's see how many steps I took today. Let's see. Today let's go back a day. So I took 20,459 steps. I feel like it's actually low for a full FedEx day, an outdoor workout, and everything else. I think there was a day where I had like 30 steps. This one has 24,000. You can see when I started the program when I'm not on it. It's so funny. Yeah, I think my highest is like 32 or something like that. But yeah, so 20,000 steps today. And I'm just kind of lightheaded. I'm just really tired. So all this, and I get to wake up tomorrow. I get to wake up in 6 hours from right now and do it all over again. So, yeah, I'm just tired, man. I'm excited to conquer this motherfucking program. It's day 21. So I have to take a photo, upload the show, and then stretch for 15 minutes. And that's my goddamn day. And have a protein shake. And that's my day. So, yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to end the show there. I'm excited to keep on growing. Excited to keep on making these. Yeah, so that's the show. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Hey, thanks for listening, and quick reminder here. So this podcast doesn't prioritize professionalism or quality at all. It's just meant to be a shoot from the hip type podcast with the intent just to get a quick message out. So some episodes might be inaudible in 30 seconds and others might be 45 minutes and super crisp sounding. So all these are being made so that by episode 7,305, which is 20 years, we can come back and see the entire playbook of how I made it to wherever I'm going. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.